Yo, it's Pie Son Radio, man. We back in the house once again for a very special episode. It's episode 79, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into the thing, we always got to shout out our sponsor. That is All In Strength and Fitness. That's in Scottsdale, Arizona. Just like we tell you, for the niggas, don't skip leg day. You be walking around in that bitch looking like a fucked up nigga that just got out of prison. And for the ladies, make sure you go in there and do squats only. We ain't really worried about too much about none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is Pie Son Radio, man, and we are back in the house for another very special episode. They all very special. I got one of my young niggas in the building who, you know, I met him. I think he was on Pie Son 35 with the Swag Kings SK days and things like that. But went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. You know, what's happening with you, King Dom?
Man, what's going on, man? Thankful to be here, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure, man.
Nah, man, we glad to have you here, man. We see you've been doing your thing and all that. You've been working. First of all, just how's everything been in life for you, man? What's going on with you on the streets?
Oh, man, I can't complain, bro. Like, everything that's going on right now, like, it's supposed to happen.
Okay.
So
2019 treating you well?
Oh, very. Okay, and we only in January, so.
What was your New Year's resolution?
Just stop that bullshit and get on the consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like you made that up as I asked. Yeah. You wrote that resolution down?
Nah. Okay. It was kind of like mental. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it counts. It counts as long as you know what I mean. Is it? But are you already? I mean, I see you doing it. You stopped smoking.
Yeah.
How is that going for you?
Oh, I fucked up today, y'all.
Niggas is gonna be. If a nigga is gonna do one thing, he's gonna be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Relapse. That's all right, though, man. I'm actually kind of proud of you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, man. So I mean, like I said, King Don was on here before, but he was with the group, so we kind of want to recap shit like that. So we're gonna put you through the ringer. All right. So talk about your life growing up as a child, where you went to school at. Are you born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah, man. Honestly, like I was born in San Diego.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been out here like pretty much all my life, so I'm a native.
Okay.
Growing up, like no father, you know what I'm saying? You know how that go. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like I pretty much figured out my own way, figured out how people are and how I can maneuver through this fucking obstacle that we always in. But other than that, like I had a pretty straight, you know, childhood. Like I didn't really do anything.
You look like you was a young nigga with a temper tantrum.
Nah, not at all. Actually,
nah, you don't get in no playground fights and no shit like that.
On the court, probably.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, nah, I was chill.
You actually can hoop a little bit. Yeah, you hooped in the family.
A little bit.
Game. A little bit. You got a little game.
I got a little jumper, a little wet.
You got little handles too. I remember that. You got a little handles
man,
too.
I was out. Hey, if it wasn't for Diamond, you played at ASU, that don't count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for her, I would have won the 3-point competition.
Did you play in high school and shit?
Yeah, I played.
What school you play for?
I played for, to be honest, like 3 different high schools.
Okay.
I went to
varsity.
Yeah.
Since what? Senior year or what? I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, well played. Since like the end of my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Chavez. I went to Buckeye. Okay. And then I went to Tolleson. That's pretty much where I landed at. Went to Westview
West
too.
Side. Oh, you went to Westview.
Yeah.
Where did you go to Westview?
I went to Westview 08-09.
Shit, nigga, when I went to Westview, that was the illest motherfucking school.
Man.
Bruh.
Man, they were on ESPN for football and shit like that.
I ain't even talking about that shit, man. The football team was good. Like,
you talking about,
boy, and it wasn't even the school. It was like the niggas that lived across the street from the school. But, you know, I was young and wanted to be cool, so I'm out there hanging with them niggas. Most of them niggas now is truly dead or in jail. I ain't playing.
It's Westside.
Like 20 niggas, and half of them probably dead.
That's
like,
Westside.
And the rest of them killed somebody.
Man.
But
man,
I'm saying, shout out to them though. But all right. So how was it though when you was playing basketball? Was you cold in high school? Like, was you scoring points? Was the girls fucking with you, or was you riding the bench?
I would say all of the above.
Nigga, what?
Honestly, if I'm not confident in anything else, like my hooping skills, like I will fuck you up on the court. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry
so you was nice. Can my man vouch right here? Can anybody vouch for this?
No, he nice.
Okay.
We all hoop.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so
Come to the game this year. Family First third annual basketball game. King Don will be in it.
You know I'll be there.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so you was a hooper in high school. You could actually get down and shit like that. You get any fights in high school?
If it wasn't with my mom, like,
yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Light-skinned niggas be getting tested, and especially that young.
Trust me, I got tested.
On the west side, too?
Yeah, I got tested, but it was more so like, I don't see no reason to waste my energy on you.
Yeah.
And I learned that very young. Like, there's no reason.
Yeah, you actually might be smarter than the rest. Because that actually, if you think back, bro, I look back at stupid shit like niggas fighting over nothing, getting into bullshit over nothing. And nowadays, you look at that shit and like, man, I ain't fucking with that. Yeah, back in the day, you so charged up, like, no, nigga, you don't even know what you mad at, nigga. So you might be ahead of the game, actually. Okay, what about any high school sweethearts, any shit like that?
Oh, man.
Give it to us, man.
I'm sorry, but this girl fucking I had like messed with it like my sophomore year. This girl named Sophia. That name alone.
Shout out to Sophia.
Yeah. Nah, hell nah. You broke my heart.
Oh, she did you crusty. She did you crusty.
You broke my heart.
What Sophia do to you, bro?
Nah, honestly, bro, like that was just, she had that plump. And she was nice, and I'm a sophomore hooping, and people know who I am, and they don't really know.
Was she older grade?
No, we're in the same grade.
Okay. I was gonna say you might have been a young player.
Yeah, not until I got like junior year. That's when.
Has she heard parades yet?
I don't need her to hear parades.
Yeah, we gotta make sure she hears somehow.
Nah, she honestly, I don't know what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? I hope all the best, but. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they know I'm out here.
And when you get to where you're going, you got to make sure to write a list down and go back and stunt on everybody.
Oh, that's a definite. That's a definite.
Where's Sophia at? I'm looking, Google her. You're going to find a bitch somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what do you do after high school? Do you go to college?
I went to San Diego State.
Oh, shine moment. Big shine moment. I'm impressed. Okay, talk about that. What'd you major in and how long you go?
I was just going for general studies.
Okay.
For the moment, like I didn't really have like a direction on things. Like right before I went to San Diego State, I went to Colorado.
Okay.
With my uncle, worked at Jack. You know what I'm saying, on the grill.
So you moved around a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I definitely like the fastest I could get out of the city. Like I made sure that happened, just because like I needed to experience some things and get older with my my mental. So that was like I felt like that was the right steps. Like right after Colorado, I was in Aurora smoking the bombers.
What year was you in Aurora when the nigga shot up the Batman movie?
Actually, what's funny about that is like I would say a year before that happened, I was at that theater.
Wow.
Like I went to that theater. Like I didn't do nothing else in Colorado. Like I just smoked and I worked.
Yeah.
And then my cousin was like, "Yo, let's go to the movie theaters." And where it's actually at, like it's popping over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where everything goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. Like,
bro, let that thing ring.
Man, it was.
Hey, in the movie theater.
Man.
That shit fucked
I haven't been to the movie theater since.
Nah?
You know nah, hell nah. Like,
you know what? I was scared one time in the movie theater. It was like right after that shooting happened, though. And it was because I was watching The Dark Knight. You feel me? I was like, man, we about to get our fucking face shot off in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. So you go to college, general studies, San Diego. What's it like being back in San Diego for a kid who's technically, you're from San Diego?
Yeah, you know
what was that like, man?
It was different because I grew up out here, you know what I'm saying? And California in general is like so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's everything fast life. So like moving back out here, everything was like a lot slower as far as like the pace to California. So it was different. Like I didn't know how to like interact with the people. Like I haven't been out there for so long. Motherfuckers like, oh,
he was banging on you. What's all this red, cuz?
It was crazy.
Like, goddamn, I don't know.
The first night I was out there, no, I would actually say the second night I was out there, I was with my cousin Ty, and we met some dude named France G. And he was rapping out there. And it was kind of crazy, like, how everything, like, transpired to where, like, that was, like, I was on with them. Like, the first name of, like, what I was doing was called fucking Smoke and Live Dreams. That shit was hilarious at the time. But I felt like that's what we were doing. I feel like that's what everyone does. You know
that was a dumbass name.
It was SMLD. Like, bro.
Sound like something you put in Pornhub.
SMLD. Smelled. No, but it was crazy because, like, he had the Cali swag. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So, like,
You got it too, though. That's what's crazy. I think you got it too.
Yeah, man. I learned a lot, like just from that experience alone, just because of like what I like went through with him.
Yeah.
And then like being in another state, like by myself, pretty much, and just just managing.
Shy moment. What are the San Diego girls like versus Phoenix girls?
Oh, bougie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arizona girls is bougie, but you're not getting. If
you a light skinned nigga, they bougie to you. Damn, none of us got a chance in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm a light skinned nigga like that had no game. I was just like, hey, hey, you look good.
I'm gonna sit here and smile and wait for her to notice me.
Yeah, pretty much. But nah, I mean, like, the type of girls out there, like, they know what they want, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they only gonna get that. Like, they're not getting that from nowhere else. So it was kind of like versus here, like.
So you fuck no bitches in San Diego?
No,
what you're saying?
No. You're right. I did it. You're very right, sir.
I felt like that's where we was headed.
Yeah, you're very right, man. It was tragic.
Like, I was like, it's an intricate answer for I ain't get no pussy.
Yeah. Basically, like, no, I didn't get it.
That is a shy moment. Unshine moment. All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed.
Okay, what else in San Diego? One last question against San Diego. Did you, because I'm a nigga who, like, we from the West, right? So I look at LA and I'm like, oh, that's where the hood's at. That's where Compton, Crenshaw. I get older and I'm like, wait, it's hoods everywhere.
Yeah.
What's the hoods like in San Diego?
I didn't really see any hoods.
Nah, the college. A lot of times they put them college campuses right next door to the USC.
Well, no, like the thing about it is like I didn't even live on campus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I worked like 3 jobs.
Oh, you was doing it major.
Yeah, I worked 3 jobs and still went
Shy
to
moment.
School, you know what I'm saying?
You had your own apartment in San Diego?
Me and my cousin did. Like we
you was the nigga young.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I ain't going out.
That's
here.
like having a big ass house in Phoenix, pretty much.
Man,
like, you know what I'm saying?
$2,500 for a 1-bedroom? Like, come on.
Please, you got a Scottsdale getaway in this motherfucker.
Come on.
Shy moment, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it was real out there. Like, that was like a real struggle. Like 3 jobs, like like nah, I don't recommend, but if you can do it, like more power to you. Shout out to everyone that's doing that shit too.
Yeah, shy moment. All right, and then before we get to the music, so family life. When did you start having kids? And are you married or anything like that? Nah,
not married, bro.
You know, you lose the female fans.
Nah, actually, I thought about getting married. Like, that's the reason I had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, but
Wait, what was the reason you had kids? Say that again.
I wanted to get married.
Oh, got you. I thought you were saying you didn't want to get married. I was like,
nah, that's backwards.
Yeah, I'm like,
nah.
Okay, so and how come? I mean, you don't got to give us too much because I don't want to get all personal, but did it just all went wrong? Or you just wasn't fucking with it no more?
Kids to adults type of deal.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you ain't got to go too much into that. All right, let's talk about the music, man. What point do you start making records? And what's the first record you dropped?
So like entirely first record or like
no, it couldn't even be like the first rap you just went, even if you didn't put it out, like whatever, like first rap.
Honestly, I would I was just freestyling. I wasn't writing really songs. Like I wasn't taking anything seriously. Like everyone just like, damn, like you're all right. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm freestyling. I don't freestyle anymore, but yeah. And then I would say like 2014, I had, I pretty much had my life set. Like, I had a good ass job. I had a big ass crib, like a big ass crib, like for myself. Like,
yeah, shy moment, nigga. Look, like, talk that shit then, dog.
I'm saying? Like, I can't even lie. Like 9 foot, Christmas tree and shit like that. Like we're gonna talk about, but yeah, like I was doing that shit, and like I was like just so like, with closure with everything that happened in the past. Like music was like kind of like my outlet. And, like I did my first track, the interlude that's actually on SoundCloud right now. Y'all could go check out. I showed my boy actually first, and once I showed him, like he was kind of like, "Damn, like what the fuck? Like let's do something." Yeah. And then we put that shit out, and from there, and just kept it going.
So we can go still hear that on SoundCloud.
That's still on SoundCloud. Like that's my first track. Like getting like actually confident in doing this shit. Yeah. So it was like, this ain't a hobby.
Got you. And then at what point did you join up with the SK group?
I would say right after, April of 2017.
So a couple years go by.
Not even like, I would say like that was like the year.
Oh, the same after. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that was the year. Like everything, like we dropped. Yeah, that's the year we dropped Interlude, all that shit. So we dropped the Birds in April. Shit was going up, and I kind of like already knew like Bobby, and I knew Tion. You know what I'm saying? And then
shout out Tion spit his ass off. Now that nigga's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, man, solitary confinement, like that shit. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hard. Yeah, that boy goes hard. But I met him, do some, mutual shit, pretty much. And after that, like, I wouldn't even like the thing about SK. It was like it wasn't even like a group. It was like a collective.
Gotcha.
Like everyone was doing music. Like we all fuck with each other. Like Bobby already had a name. Like let's just roll with that.
Gotcha.
So it was cool. Like that was a different. That was very different for me. Because, like actually being around other like talented people. You know what I'm saying? Like. Like all as one. Like I kind of figured out like how things need to move. Like from that experience.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then was that something that just came to an end, or everybody went their separate ways? How'd that go?
It wasn't really like, oh, I'm leaving the group. It was just more so like
niggas arguing on Facebook every other day. Fuck it, we done. And this
like just the little things, you know what I'm saying? Like this pretty much like messed it up. But like to this day, like we all still cool. So like that's to me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what really matters. Yeah. Music, I mean, that's not real life at the end of the day. It helps a lot, but it ain't real life.
Yeah.
But okay. And then after leaving SK, is Parades the first thing that you're working on, or did you have anything to come in between that?
I dropped a comeback out because I was still like, me and my boy right here, like we were still like, we still had music to put out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we did the comeback, and then I did GTGI, which you can go get on SoundCloud.
You love acronyms, huh?
Yeah, that's like it's easy to remember type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and then I did Guacamole, and then
I think I heard Guacamole.
Yeah, that's the big ass guacamole on the fucking cover. This shit's funny, but I did that, and then I did my chick song, which is Bio, Bust It Open. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's funny, like
this nigga here crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like I did that, and then Parades. Like I recorded Parades like a year ago.
Shine moment though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I worked on it all the way to this point. It was like I can't get any better than this.
Yeah. What was the talk about Parades and the inspiration behind Parades? Like, how did that come about? You freestyle that? You write that? Talk about that song.
Basically, I just came up with a cadence, and what I wanted to talk about was just like I feel like at a point where you get to where you want to be, like the music is just gonna come. Like musically, like that's what it's gonna be. And why not celebrate yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I doubt myself all the time, but like when you make something that's undeniable, like that's it. You roll with that.
Shine moment. I always say that. Undeniable. Yeah. You can't say a goddamn thing about it. Is that how you felt when you first heard it fresh out the oven?
Oh yeah. I heard it before. Like what I do is I record myself like on a fucking like a track phone or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll come on and I'll just rap that shit. And then I'm just like, yeah, that's it.
And they got the smooth jazz voice. Yeah.
That's it. That's it, y'all.
Okay. And why did you shelve it for a minute? Or
because like I said, like that's a song I wanted to celebrate myself, like when I felt like I was most ready to like embrace everything that's happening. And once it got recorded and everything was like the finishing touches were put on it, like it was I had everyone in the studio that day that I did that needed to be there, and it's a vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had a moment, and I'm gonna go back to Parades and the new thing, have you had a moment where somebody was like, man, that shit is whack, nigga? Like not that song, just anything.
Yeah, I actually like there's a lot of people that DM like in my DMs. Like,
that's good. See,
like
that's
you sound like something, and I'm just like,
okay. That's amazing. I always tell people when I ask that, I say until you get some negative feedback, you ain't getting no fucking feedback, dog.
That's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real. You can grow. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Talk. Like somebody don't like this shit, my nigga. Like it's just what it is. Like
I actually had I had my shit played on like internet radios, like Super Hype.
Yeah.
And SDR, and like the feedback they would give me was cool, but like other people that's like in the comment section,
like man, this so
like rate this song 5.
Shit, thank you for rating that motherfucker.
You know what I'm
saying? Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, like all right,
you getting the real, you know what I'm saying? And it's all counts. Like it's like that 5 is 5 more than nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like they're giving you a chance.
Bare minimum.
They're really giving you a chance. Yeah. Like so that's the reason, reason for that question.
Yeah.
All right. So you won a contest for parades for the video. So what's coming with the video? What's the ideas with that, man?
Oh man.
As much as you can give us. I don't want you to, get a movie away or nothing like that. But
it's gonna be hilarious. It's know that. Like I'm gonna try to make this shit just authentic as fuck. Like I like to be funny 24/7. You know what I'm saying? And the contest I won actually, like I won 2 contests off this song.
Shine moment then.
Like I won just recently last Wednesday, at the DJ Reflection at 3 Wise Men. That was, there's like 15 to 20 artists there, and our song went the fuck up. Like we did that shit. And then
set the bar.
For sure. And then like I would say like 3 weeks before that, like I did I got entered into a video contest. Like they just wanted to hear the song and see who they could work with.
Yeah.
Shot by Dub, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's big. That's love. Shout out to him for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He works with Cap G, so it's kind of like
that's major.
Like and we made sure it was right. Like
once you get with him, call him right now.
Yeah, for real.
Like I remember the nigga did a little beat about Soulja. He's like, nigga, Soulja. Call Soulja Boy. Okay, okay, so you said you got a funny video coming.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a parade in the shit at least, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay,
that's like the gist of what we're trying to do. Yeah. It's like throwing yourself a parade. Like who has the audacity to do that? Like, who are you?
I heard something about Draco. What you think about King Draco being back?
Long live Draco.
Big Draco.
Man, Draco.
Tiger. That was the funniest part when he was like, ain't that the nigga that got his bitch by Travis? I was like, okay, this shit funny. Like you can say what you want about this shit. This shit was entertaining, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But all right, so talk about the full album, man, that you got coming out, and maybe some of the production that you got, just the ideas, the inspiration. Talk about the project.
Precaution, like for me, like in short, is basically like maintaining your soul before like the tribulations come. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be your worst critic. Like as long as you can't outdo you, like who cares what like anyone has to say, or like who cares what you go through, like because that's you doing it. And every song on there, like it's just a vibe. Like I got 7 songs on there. From 1 to 7 is pretty much like how I interpret music, how I go through life, and how I look at things, pretty much.
Yeah, hell yeah, and that's actually Shine. I think you got a dope like way of like painting imagery. You know what I mean? So from your eyes, you know what I'm saying. And I think any artist that can do that and make you feel like they, put you in a spot or you can relate to them, that's dope. So
yeah, for sure.
All right. So and any features, shit like that on the album?
I actually got 3 features. Shout out to Sully for mixing, mastering the whole project.
Shine moment, man.
Sullivan Audio is like,
and that was love too.
Yeah.
So you got that good people skills, bro. That's why people fuck with you and you trust. Like you got this trustworthy vibe.
Yeah, man.
I don't think people just be doing shit like that for you for no reason. So Shine moment.
Yeah, for sure, man. I try to create that anywhere I go. But yeah, I got 3 features on there. I got my boy Eddie Wells is on there. I got Scoob. He actually just dropped his project.
From Peoria?
Scoob? No, not that Scoob.
Oh, okay.
Not that Scoob. This Scoob be never snacking on fronts.
It's 10 rappers with the same name of every name.
Yeah,
like not that little Uzi Vert, the one from the one from Nebraska. All right. Oh man. Any other features?
I got a female singer on there, Tay. Super dope. Okay. Super dope. That's pretty much it. I got some highlights in there from my boy Davi Fresh, my boy Maya Samir. And everything else is pretty much me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there anybody that you want to work with, maybe like on an Arizona scale?
I think it would be like dope, to work with J-Rob the Chief. That's someone I actually I met the first time I actually went out to in the music scene type shit. We went to Wasted Grain, saw Sincerely Collins and a couple other people, and I saw J Rob, and you know, I knew who he was before he became J Rob, like through like my cousins and stuff.
Yeah, he used to have a skinny head, like long,
Like,
nigga, long neck.
He didn't. I don't think he even sing. From what I
he was more barred up. But
yeah. So he, he
actually got his hat from that black ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but that's somebody
black like, Dominican, and so he extra dark. But keep going.
Dark thing.
Should be playing baseball and shit.
Baseball player.
Nah, but that was someone like I saw like, okay, we can definitely like make a hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got a couple hits already, like, and we can just incorporate our styles to like make something happen.
Gotcha, shit. That's nothing. Anybody else?
Other than that, like if you ain't familiar, like,
nah, shit, that's good. Well, shit, keep it in circle. But yeah, we gonna holler at J Rob.
Yeah.
Okay. How you started working with Young Lexi?
Basically, what's funny about that is like I think I went to Westgate, and you know what I'm saying, it was like she was in a parking lot. It was like time to go. I had just came from a show with my boys, and I just approached her like, yo, like I do music, and she was like, oh yeah, like let me hear what you gotta say.
So let me hear you spit.
Yeah,
you bust on the spot.
No.
Oh yeah, well that didn't sound
that.
You know what I mean? Did you start rapping?
Nah. That's one thing about me. Like I won't freestyle for you. Like I ain't gonna come on to you. Like I could tell genuinely. Like if
hot
like,
breath all in the club, it's all loud. Hey, my nigga,
what?
Get the fuck out of my ear.
Get out my chest.
Yeah.
Nah, but
the music is playing.
Nah, but honestly, I just like played on my music. One of my boys played on my music, and she was like, "Yeah, like you're really dope. Like, you know, like, let's do some shit." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Cool, like let's get this shit." She's
good people, and she got a deep background for sure. You know, so I could see that working. That's why I was curious about that. You know, but all right, and as far as when this shit starts to take off a little bit, you want to stay independent? You want to sign a deal?
If the money's right.
I don't even think it's about the money, because honestly, like you think about the money, like you gotta make that shit back.
And they usually lying to you anyway. If they offering you something, that means you worth way more. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, you learn that from Yahoo and you know Microsoft. All them
niggas seem to forget that when they start throwing them numbers out. Like, oh God, yes.
Nah, honestly, I think it just depends on the situation and what's best for like everyone.
Gotcha. And I mean, I ask people that question because to take it to the highest heights, and if you like want to do it super big, you kind of gotta sign a deal because it's the distribution that puts you on another level. Otherwise, you could always like, and somebody like my guy Futuristic is a perfect example. Like Stay Independent took it to super high heights. You know, like that Tech 9. Or you got like your Kendrick, who's like signed by somebody, Interscope, and he's in every damn store, everywhere, at the top of every playlist. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that. But okay, so I mean, we pretty much, you know, ran through it. But I want you to kind of talk about, is there anything else you're interested in other than music? I could see you doing, and I don't know if you can act, but you look like a nigga that, you know, like I could see you in fucking Menace to Society too.
Nah, honestly, like I'm an actor. Like I feel like I'm always in character because I'm always doing like funny shit. Like, but I feel natural doing it. So it's like, I don't care what you say, whatever. Yeah. But honestly, that's like always been something like I'm ambitious as like into trying that, you know what I'm saying? But right now it's like corporate America. I'm trying to conquer everything that comes with money, how money operates to where like when shit starts actually coming towards me, like I know exactly like how to maneuver. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to know where you work or shit like that because I don't care.
Fortune 5 company.
Corporate America, bro. And I worked in corporate America for a long time, so it's great. You know what I mean? I love it. Definitely. You know what I mean? There was years where I thought I was balling. You know what I mean? Like, but that don't ever take away from like your time, energy. Like obviously time it does, but like even like when your energy and shit like that creatively.
No, cause it's funny because like I'm really inspired by everything. So it's like I could be doing something and still be like thinking about something else and try to incorporate the two. So I think that's like corporate America. It's funny, you know. It's a joke, But at the same time,
it's easy to maneuver though for a nigga with a slick. You know?
Yeah, with that tongue, like you know exactly what you need to do. You know what I'm saying, and you know how to like conquer that to make it like your own.
Yeah.
So I feel like me being able to do that in the corporate world, like where it's predominantly white, like I'm in some nigga shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so where like not to like, you know, put that on a scale, but it's like I already know how to maneuver with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not incorporate like what the white man has told me to like even like advance it like to a level that no one even like thought it could be type shit. So,
well, it's because the white man can't teach you a goddamn thing. That's
exactly,
why. You know
exactly, but bullshit.
Bro, it's all lies. I mean, but I mean, like I said, it's a necessary evil at the same time.
Exactly.
So you know that's why it's like you know you got to do it because it's like well, I gotta fucking pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? But it's like once you can free it up, nigga, free that shit up, dog.
Exactly.
Trust me, once you be able to clear your mind in seclusion, because like I was a supervisor at 21, running 25 people. Nigga, that was the most stressful time of my life.
Man, I can imagine.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing now comes close to it. Like
exactly.
At all. You know, nerve-wracking. Like I sat here, nigga, in front of Debo and was cool as ice. You know what I'm saying? That shit back then, stressful. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying so you can start working towards that. You know,
that's the goal.
And you're a young hustler, so it's not like you got to go out and start fucking busting down bricks and nothing. There's millions of ways to get money out here. Nigga, you can do Forex, you can do Bitcoin, you can do cryptocurrency, you can start assigning properties and shit. It's all types of shit you can do. So look towards freeing up that time.
Oh, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
100%.
That's the only reason. I mean, even in corporate America, to get what I can out of it, and then,
and leave that. Even when you go home, leave that shit at work. Don't think about that shit. Don't leave that shit all at work. Nigga, I'm telling you,
definitely.
I mean, take none of that shit home.
I take all this shit out on my music. You know what I'm saying? So it works out.
Okay. All right. Well, man, it's been a pleasure sitting with you, man. 100%. I got a lot of hope for you for sure. I mean, one thing that I will say, and I tell everybody is, you still got to put the fucking work in.
Oh, that's what
you don't put the work in. Shit gonna crash and burn. You gotta keep up with this shit every motherfucking day.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't no let up, it ain't no hold up, it ain't no none of that. Nigga, it's a nigga running right behind you right now.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so, and that's just real advice because I really think you got some serious potential and I fuck with you. So, you know, take heed, my nigga. But go ahead and give shout outs, do whatever you want to do. You got the floor.
All right, man. Shout out to my team, Born Basic. We in the building right now. Shout out to Alpha Pack. Shout out to Arizona for real, cause y'all home, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you put your city on, everything else is kind of, you know, just taking over at that point.
Yeah.
So, for real, and shout out to my team, shout out to my manager, you know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out your goddamn self, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. I appreciate every shout out I get.
Yeah. Shout moment.
Hey, shout out I get. I love that shit.
Nah, that's it though, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, go check out my new single Parades, you know, on all platforms right now. Precaution coming out, you know, Valentine's Day. So just be on the lookout. We got this video coming up too, so for sure.
Hey man, it's been Pause on Radio. Like I said, it's episode 79. It's a pleasure. Dom, I appreciate you. The Born Basic Squad. Take care of your boy. Make sure y'all keep him on the right path and you know, don't let nobody fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Pause on Radio, Shine Moment. We out this bitch, man. You know, like we do, we gonna go smoke some.